We are live from Amway Center for an Eastern Conference contest with the Magic in Orlando. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. I'm Kevin Harlan. You look at Chicago, they're one of the top teams in the league with the second best record in the Eastern Conference.
Well, that's exactly the way it's worked out. Maybe they've even been a little better than what we thought.
Steve, it's really been a stellar season.
The Bulls have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. So for Chicago right now, D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3 spot. Clock at 6. Rose dishes to Gasol. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
3 seconds on the shot clock.
Lower body injuries, knee tendonitis, plantar fasciitis, groin, toe. I'll tell you, Kobe had suggested to him to try to really slim down to lessen the pressure on his joints.
Aussie's checked in for the Magic. And the layup's good off the glass. Bulls trail by 3. And Powell never really the burly type, but for 7-footers, getting as light as possible can really reduce the pounding on those joints.
Yeah, it does. They say every 5 pounds takes some significant wear and tear off your joints. And we've certainly seen that be effective for Tim Duncan. He's leaned up considerably, and Powell able to play both power forward and center. I think the lighter weight will serve him well.
Top of the key. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Pass to Boss. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Butler, here we go. Rose kicks to Butler. Rose passes to Noah. Rose gets a wide open look. Gets a very good look and converts. Rose has got his first points of the game.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Passes it to Boss. Seven-foot shot, and it's good off the glass. Boss has got his second bucket of the game to go. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They trail by 1. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, that was just a shocking result. Nobody saw it coming. You know, to lose to that team would have been surprise enough, but to get blown out like that, wow.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they were just sleepwalking their way through the entire game. I mean, they were like zombies out there. That's inexcusable in my world.
Joakim Noah, one of the great effort players in the NBA. His energy.
With an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Fry comes in for Gordon. Harris is checked in for Harkless. And it's Boss in for Kent Bazemore. Taking a look at the Bulls. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3, the small forward.
And he's shaken off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Boy, you talk about Noah's energy and hustle. His offensive rebounding is a huge plus for their offense, and his speed in transition creates problems for the opposing big men as well.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Yes, Kevin. Boss in their last game out against the Bucks made some nice plays. He finished with 8 points, and he did some work at the line, drawing a lot of fouls and knocking down the free throws. His performance will be a high note in what has been a disappointing season for his team.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night, Steve, and he didn't disappoint them.
No, he didn't. In fact, he did everything they asked of him and more. And I think he really enjoys being that go-to guy for them.
Yeah, I think he relishes that because he knows he's capable of doing it. He's had some performances that have fortified his confidence in that role. So he's in a good place right now.
Well, since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off that long-distance game here a little bit, and it's probably a good idea.
Yeah, you know, Steve, some teams would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump. but getting a few to drop from inside the arc is really a good way to get your offense back on track.
And he gets it to go. At the defensive end, Steve, Noah's a key player.
Yeah, last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Kevin. He gives you rebounds, blocks, steals, but what impresses me the most is his ability to guard on the perimeter against screen and roll. When he switches out onto point guards, he's unmatched in that category.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Boss. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
A nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And he sinks the second. Here's Rose. 11 points for him in that last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. He was wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw.
Got to make our free throws.
Percent as a team on the season, that's very impressive.
Really, guys,